Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulillah. This is Beholder God speaking from Athens, Greece. This video will be about destroying Kenneth Wayne Bomer, aka Kenny Bomer. Now, first of all, Kenny Bomer, you're pathetic. Now, why am I starting like this? Because, well, he knows. And he's going to watch this video, I know. He watches all my videos. Because he's insecure. He has insecurity issues. First of all, by you making fun of the fact that I'm originally British, and it doesn't matter whether you deleted those things from Messenger, I have a witness from work who heard everything that you said, and this person speaks English. Shove it right in your face. United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. The reason why I use the American accent is because everyone else on the panel was using the same accent to make you people feel comfortable, but this is my original accent, the British. Now, this video is not just about accents, okay? This is about exposing and utterly and irrevocably destroying Kenneth Wayne Bomer. This person is dangerous, and I'll explain why. And he's a liar and a manipulator, and I'll explain why. I did my research, and I warned you, Kenny, this is addressed to you, I warned you, don't mess with Beholder God. When Beholder God gets angry, the earth trembles under his feet. Do you know why? Because وَقُلْ جَاءَ الْحَقُّ وَزَهَقَ الْبَاطِلِ إِنَّ الْبَاطِلَ كَانَ زَهُوكَ. You, Kenneth Wayne Bomer. Not you who's watching the video. I'm addressing this liar and manipulator. Let's begin exposing you and utterly and irrevocably destroying you. Because you were warned. Let's see. He had blocked me. And after I made the video, that previous video where I destroyed that stupid Charles Wayne, and I might make a follow-up video on that because I discovered more things about Charles Wayne. What did I say? Charles Doyle. I'm sorry, Charles Wayne. Anyway, sorry, my bad. So, in that video where I destroyed Charles Doyle in Katarina, he didn't have a problem. He had a problem because I mentioned a few things that exposed him and put him in a tight position. Well, I mentioned the truth. And as we know in Islam, you should say the truth even if it's against you. Monsieur, liar, manipulator, wife beater, assaulter, etc., etc. I'm going to get to those. Today's your turn. Oh, I love it. I've always wanted to do this. I always had some doubts about you. Anyway, so he starts calling me while I'm working, and I see my phone ringing, messenger. I have my computer always on, messenger ringing, so I keep declining or ignoring the call. At some point I send him a voice message and I say, I am working. I actually have a job for a living. I didn't mean it in any bad way. I was talking about myself. He gets so pissed off and he starts telling me that I called him a liar. Quote, let me see what he said. You called me a liar about a different video. I deleted the original video. No, you did not, you liar. Now I'm calling you a liar. And you are. I deleted the original, quote, I deleted the original video of you making the initial comments about Turkish people. I thought that was the one you was. Free English lesson for you, Kenny, because you're American, and I don't know, some of you Americans, you have a problem in the English language. I, he, she, it was, you, we, they were. That's the correct English. If you ever go to try and teach in a language institute and you go tell the students, you was, they're going to be like, what? Do you even know basic English? Basic English. Anyway. But you was. I find that hilarious. But you was talking about the video Charles made after that. I don't fear a man on this planet enough to tell a lie. You owe me an apology. No, I don't owe you jack shit. Alright? You and the other two idiots, you owe me an apology. But I don't care anymore, because after today, after this video, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so, let me correct that. I don't fear a man on this planet, period. So I certainly have no reason to lie. I apologize. This was before he started calling me and I said that I have a job. He gets aggravated, he gets pissed off. He sends me a screenshot from, I don't know, maybe from Messenger? With this, I don't know if it's a guy or if it's a woman telling him something about this huge payment of like $56 per hour and $105 a day per diem, something like that. And then he writes in capital, he keeps writing because he was obviously angry at that moment, and I was laughing my ass off. This is him speaking, that's $5,936 in a week, son. Below that he writes, $23,744 in a month. While you here he was mocking the fact that I deliver on a motorbike. Put around dropping off food. By the way, the word off is written with double F, not of, which sounds like a v. Off, dropping off. You don't even know how to spell, or maybe you were so aggravated. But then again, you keep saying you was. Anyway, want to see again? This is him speaking. He's texting, whatever. Want to see my tax returns compared to yours? No, you don't want to see that. So I respond to that, and at that moment it hit me, and I'm like, now this is me speaking. Yet you need donations for your water wells? Epic fail. Epic fail. Epic. He gets so mad. He starts cursing. He starts trying to call me all the time. I got so many missed calls. I lost count. I literally lost count. It was amazing. And at some point he gets very upset. And he sends me these two voice messages calling me that I'm your daddy and I fed you last week when I sent you... What did you do? You sent me 50 euros. I even mentioned that in the previous video. The 50 euros, I needed it because I was going to get paid in a few days. I asked you how much you paid tax on those. It was, and the previous ones, it was a total of 93 United States dollars, in the old and the new. I sent you 100. So that you wouldn't have lost anything from your pockets. So, alhamdulillah, my record is clean. You have nothing to talk about that. And then he started saying, if you were in front of me now, I would smack you down, and I would do this, and I would do that. Listen, Mr. Elephant wannabe, low-life scumbag, piece of shit, lying manipulator. Yeah, that's you, by the way. With your GoFundMe, and I will expose that. Wife beater, and I will expose that. Listen here, I'm not afraid of you. And since you are so rich, why don't you book me a flight to Texas for, just back and forth. Since you're so rich, you make 23, how much? 23,744 in a month. Wow! Book me a ticket. I'll come to Texas. We'll meet at the airport. I'll beat the living shit out of you. And when I'm done with you, because I used to do kickboxing and other stuff, of course, you wouldn't know that because you're ignorant. When I'm done breaking your vital bones, then we'll see who's going to laugh. I'm not afraid of you, you piece of shit, all right? So, let's continue. When he realizes that he made these grave mistakes, in order to try and eliminate the evidence, he starts deleting the voice messages and the messages. Hypocrite, coward, liar, manipulator, wife beater, etc., etc. So, I conducted a research. I had already started conducting the research because I knew beforehand how he would react. I know this guy. Okay, this guy has a huge ego. He's baby boner with a huge ego. Let me say that again. Baby boner, kind of rhymes with Bomer. Baby boner with a huge ego. On the 11th of May 2014, in public, he puts, you can see it on his profile unless he hides it. Of course he's going to hide it after this. And if he has any dignity, and if he has 1% dignity and 2 working brain cells, he will disappear from the internet after this. Because this is going to utterly and irrevocably destroy him. 11th of May 2014. He makes a post about his ex-wife, and she said, all in capital, meaning that he was typing in anger or whatever. She sent me these texts in January while she was cheating on me. You have no proof of that, but whatever. Then she took literally everything I had. All that's left is what is in the back of my truck, which is where I sleep again tonight. Well, you make 23,744 per month, so what's the problem? Connie Trevino Johnson, you are such a classy lady. Happy Mother's Day. And that's a little bit contradiction, but whatever. Now let's expose one of your biggest lies, Monsieur Baby Boner with a huge ego. Oh, sorry, excuse me, your real name is Kenneth Wayne Bomer. 13th of January. GoFundMe. This you can check this. I've taken screenshots in case he hides it. Assalamu alaikum, peace be unto you in brackets. A fire completely destroyed the home of my ex-wife and younger son, Ruben Bomer, on the morning of Wednesday, the 1st of January, sorry, I say it the proper way, the 1st of January, 2021, in Nixon, Texas. Oh, and he even made fun of my accent. I said that before, okay, whatever. They are not injured, blah, 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 but they lost everything, blah, 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 blah. And in the end, he puts a verse from the Holy Qur'an. It says, with every hardship there is ease. Indeed, with every hardship there is ease. Surah Ash-Sharh, which is chapter 94, verses 6 and 7. There's a problem. Kenny Bomer took random screenshots from the internet, he manipulated them, put them online, made a GoFundMe, which, as far as I can see here, he made 4,220 up until this date. And I can see even the people who donated, all of them, I can see all of them, because it's public. He says, again, the same thing, 1st of January, Wednesday, the 1st of January, notice this date, Wednesday, 1st of January, 2021. Okay? Mr. Baby Boner with a huge ego. There are 2 major problems. And people who watch this video are going to be shocked. They're going to ask for their money back, or they're going to pooh in your face. Pooh عليك يا أخو الشرموطة. pooh عليك يا كلب يا كداب. Stupid SOB. There's a problem. In the month of January 2021, the first Wednesday is on the 6th. That's problem number 1. The one prior to that is the 30th of December. Just look at the calendar. Just look at the calendar. The next Wednesday is the 13th. In your GoFundMe, you said Wednesday the 12th. Excuse me, the 1st. Wednesday the 1st. Now, if you're going to say that it happened on the 12th and it was a typo, then there's another problem. The 12th is Tuesday. So either way, it's a lose-lose situation for you. Problem number 2. I called the fire department. I made a long-distance call. Praise be to Allah. A lady answered the phone. She went through all the dates, and the only thing that was reported was a huge fire that took place on the 12th It had nothing to do with your ex-wife and your other son, in which a number of people died and 2 males escaped with injuries. Fire burns. Nothing else happened prior to that. Kenny Bomer, right now, and this is going to be our rating, so if you don't like this, close the video. I'm warning. I'm giving you a warning, oh listener, oh watcher, whatever. Right now, Kenneth Wayne Bomer, aka Baby Boner with a huge ego, etc., etc. If I had taken this bottle and shoved it up your ass, it would have hurt less. Let's continue. I also have the police report for what you did to your wife and what you did to that guy who was allegedly committing adultery with your wife. The entire incident, the investigations, the reports, everything, where you served, the dates, when you were revoked, when you were rejected, where you were inserted, everything. I'm just going to read the most important part of it. The state of Texas versus Kenneth Wayne Bomer. I'm not going to read your address. Date prepared, 16th of June 2014. NCIC code 130119. Felony charge, aggravated assault. Cause number, Harris County District Court number 1432087. First setting date 232. Bail, no bond. Prior case, no. In the name and by authority of the state of Texas. Before me, the undersigned Assistant District Attorney of Harris County, Texas, this day appeared. The undersigned, I don't know how that word is pronounced, affiant, whatever, who under oath says that he has good reason to believe and does believe that in Harris County, Texas, Kenneth Wayne Bomer hereafter styled the defendant heretofore on or about the 11th of May 2014, did then and there unlawfully and intentionally and knowingly threaten Gray Johnson with imminent bodily injury, just like you did to me today, just like you did to me, but you don't know who you're dealing with, by using and exhibiting a deadly weapon, namely a firearm. Probable cause. Affiant J.H. Lemel, employed as a peace officer by the Houston Police Department, has reason to believe and does believe that Kenneth Wayne Bomer, hereinafter referred as the defendant, committed the offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in Houston, Harris County, Texas on the 11th of May 2014. Affiant bases his belief on the following facts. Your affiant spoke with Gary Johnson, a credible and reliable person, hereinafter referred to as the complainant, and Joyce Smalley, I don't know how it's pronounced, okay, you whatever, a credible and reliable person, hereinafter referred to as the witness. The complainant and the witness states that they both currently reside at, I'm not going to read that, I have their address here, Houston, Harris County, Texas, the same location in which police arrived to make the original police report in regards to this incident. The complainant knows the defendant by name and sight, and the complainant and the witness both have been complainants in other incident in which the defendant has been a suspect. HPD cases 025018114, assault by threat. Coma 058747114, criminal mischief. Coma and 032834914, criminal trespass. Hadouken! That's for those who ever played Street Fighter. But you know, Hadouken from the rear side. The defendant has been harassing and threatening the complainant and his family because he believes that the complainant and his estranged wife are having an affair, with no proof. According to the complainant, on the 11th of May 2014 at approximately 2:30 in the morning, while he was inside of his 92-year-old grandmother's residence living room, located at, I'm going to read that, Houston, Harris County, Texas, when he heard a loud popping noise in the driveway area of their property. The complainant stated shortly afterwards that he heard a second loud popping noise in the driveway area. The complainant stated he looked out of the residence window and saw someone running from the area where he heard the loud noise, which was next to where he had his vehicle parked. The complainant stated he ran out of the residence and out into the street, and that is when he saw the defendant, who he knows by name and sight, standing next to his white Dodge pickup truck, which he always drives. The complainant stated as soon as he ran to the middle of the street, he saw the defendant lift a firearm up and point it towards him. The complainant turned and ran back towards his residence, and that is when he heard the defendant fire one round of the gun in his direction. So basically, he tried to kill him. Of course, he shot his tires. The complainant stated later he checked on his vehicle and observed that the defendant had busted 2 tires, the front and rear driver's side tires, on his vehicle, valued at $400 at that time. The witness, which is the aunt of the complainant, stated she was in her bedroom sewing a dress that she was making when she heard the 2 loud popping noises out in the driveway area of their property. The witness stated she ran to the front door of the residence, and at that time the complainant was already outside of the residence and he was about to get to the street from out of the driveway, and that is when she heard a gunshot. The witness stated she observed the white Dodge pickup truck that belongs to the defendant parked down the street from her residence. The witness stated she didn't see the defendant, but she knows his vehicle from prior encounters with him. And this is signed, of course, against the peace and dignity of the state, sworn to and subscribed before me on the 16th of June 2014, affiant, assistant district attorney of Harris County, Texas, etc., etc., etc. I, Marilyn Burgess, district clerk of Harris County, Texas, certify that this is a true and correct copy of the original record filed and or recorded in my office electronically or hard copy as it appears on this date. Witness my official hand and seal of office this 28th of June 2021. Certified document number 61215369. Total pages 3. Marilyn Burgess, District Clerk, Harris County, Texas. In accordance with Texas Government Code 406.013, electronically transmitted authenticated documents are valid. If there is a question regarding the validity of this document and or seal, please email support@hcdistrictclerk, one word, no commas, nothing, hcdistrict, district clerk, clerk.com. support@hcdistrictclerk.com. I'm giving you the evidence, just, So, let me close this. I don't need this anymore. And now, let me make some personal comments about this idiot. You are a person who loves to pat yourself on the back. You talk too much when you're on a panel with another 6+ people. You don't let anyone talk. I personally brought 2 people to your panel. Remember that Greek lady from Salonika, Sophia? She was interested in Islam. But after the way you treated her and you were talking so much, she got so bored, she got so tired that she literally didn't, after that encounter, she didn't want to have anything to do with Islam. And on the Yawm al-Qiyamah, you are going to be accountable for that. You, Kenneth Wayne Bomer, you and your stupid blabbing mouth. Number 2, I brought a Muslim brother from Australia who's a legend. He's a legend. In my eyes, he's a legend. He's the same person who exposed Christian Batikh, Christian princess, and he forced him to admit that the Bible is porno. I brought him to the panel. He entered. You were talking and talking and talking and talking. The brother got tired and he left. He didn't even get a chance to speak. Keep talking, keep talking. Mr. Uwaz and Mr. Kateeb and Mr. What else? What else do you say? I'm a kateeb. You're a kateeb. Nice pronunciation. Anyway, that's a little bit of a ad hominem there, but okay, fine, no problem. So, to round up, I'm British. You're a liar. You're an aggravator. You're a wife beater. I have your file on my computer, just like I have the other guy, that idiot, Charles Doyle. And let's not forget, huh? So, having utterly and irrevocably destroyed you, Mr. Baby Boner with a huge ego and a mouth that never shuts the you know what, okay? Having done all that, it's time to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Beholder God, and I'm signing out.